This letter is dated Memorial Day, who knows what year, probably back in the 80s, but I decided to go ahead and do letters by reading them instead of scanning them, which I probably will eventually, and put them up for the kids. But at least I can do this, and I think it has more meaning if you're reading it out loud. This one's from Steve's mom. Memorial Day, somewhere back, I don't know, 30 years ago. Dear Steve, I guess this isn't much of a holiday. Tim had to go to school. Dad was off, but a job came up and he went to work early. He and I had planned to go shopping. I need some clothes for a vacation. I also need to call Sears if they are open. My washer went out yesterday. Well, Trish's school was out. She was already down here. She called us yesterday. Friday about 11 or 1 p.m., Uncle Wayne and Sue walked in. They hadn't been here in years. His health has been so bad. That's up in Killeen by Waco, in Fort Hood where he's at. Was celebrating Memorial Day, and he was going to be there on Sunday to see friends and new equipment the Army has now. They left here Saturday about 1 p.m. We took them out Friday night at the Stage Stop Steak House for supper. We ate here the rest of the time. We wanted them to stay over and let us take them to Corpus Christi for seafood. He was really tired. He's never traveled this far since his surgery. I hope it doesn't hurt him. They came here in his pickup camper, had mattress and back to rest on. We had an experience, though, that Friday about 4 p.m. The TV kept warning along the coastal bend about severe thunderstorms and hail. About 6 a.m., when we were ready to go eat, we saw these black, blue, yellow clouds in the north which were coming up fast, but we went on. When we got seated and started ordering, it hit. Thunder, lightning, wind, rain, and hail. We thought it was a tornado. Then the electricity went off. It was dark as could be in there. All they could come up with was one lantern, battery, and some birthday candles. They stuck 2 birthday candles in little squares of butter at the tables we couldn't see to go to the salad bar. They quit cooking until it was sure the place wouldn't be blown away. They cooked with gas. It was so loud I expected the whole building to fall in. I was ready to put Tim under the table. He was in my lap. Finally it stopped, but we ate in the dark. It was still light outside, but we could see all the signs, part of roofs, trees, and debris down Main Street, and we went home to see our damage. Our house was okay, no electricity, but we had the limbs everywhere. My huckleberry at the kitchen window was split down to the mud, as well as my Texas umbrella tree. Some limbs were off the other trees, and other trees had blown over to our house and out in the driveway. If we hadn't been in our car, it would have been hit by a big limb. We sawed limbs and carried off limbs and debris all afternoon on Saturday. Sunday, Dad mowed as the grass was real high. We've been having rainstorms for about 3 weeks. The mosquitoes are real bad. I'll send some clippings. Yesterday, and I mean Saturday, old lady called, but not to ask if we were hurt or about Tim. It was only to see if I got those 4 pictures. She never calls about any of us. It's always about Carol. I didn't say much. She wanted to know if I heard from you, and before I could answer, she said, the divorce went through. She said, I'm not happy about it. I'm sorry about the circumstances it was from. I was silent a minute and then said, well, I don't know the circumstances of why we got a divorce or why they got a divorce. I do. Then she said, I don't either. That makes no sense. She's the one who insisted on the divorce because of the lies Carol told about you. School is out Friday. Summer is having her birthday party at McDonald's in Robstown, and I think they were taking their vacation during her actual birthday. Well, I'll close. Dad will be home soon. He might want to go somewhere. And I got all your sweet cards, poems, and everything, and so is Dad. We have made reservations in Huntsville for a room at the Holiday Inn. We'll go there on Saturday and try to get to your place between 9 and 10 a.m. I have to turn this thing over. Sunday, June 16th, Father's Day. That's our plans. We'll have to find the walls. Anyway, pray that we'll make it okay. We're kind of nervous about the unknown. We're used to it, though. Wow, this is going to be so different. We love you. Take care of yourself. Mama and Dad and Tim.